in what will be the Portmore Municipal Corporation as a result of Portmore becoming a parish.
So much things I did not say. I'm from Portmore, that's in JA.
Welcome to Owen Allen Media. Andrew Holness JLP government has pushed through a historic but controversial move, passing a bill to make Portmore Jamaica's 15th parish.
The act to provide assets and liability to the municipality of Portmore, which is currently a city municipality, will be vested in what will be the Portmore Municipal Corporation as a result of Portmore becoming a parish. Clause 7, amend the Town and Country Planning Municipality of Portmore Provision Development Order 2018. This amendment removes the current words Municipality of Portmore and replaces them with the words the Parish of Portmore.
Despite strong objection from PNP leader Mark Golding,
made that point repeatedly, and it is disingenuous. Of course, yeah. Under our constitution, constituencies cannot straddle parish boundaries. And when you configure parish boundaries, as this bill does, running through the middle of existing constituencies, you are ipso facto reconfiguring the constituency boundaries. Stop deceiving the people. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, the principal objective of this legislation is to recast the existing constituency boundaries of 2 seats to provide a political advantage to the JLP. This is flagrant gerrymandering and is an abuse of the democratic process of this Parliament. Mr. Speaker, this bill creates new parish boundaries that are not aligned with the current constituency boundaries in East Central St. Catherine and South St. Catherine, 2 seats. This departs from a decision that had already been agreed by both sides for the boundaries of the city municipality of Portmore to be aligned with the boundaries of the 3 constituencies that together comprise Portmore.
We all know Vybz Kartel, a proud Portmore lover, must feel conflicted as his beloved Portmore city now finds itself to be a parish. Andrew Holness JLP government used its parliamentary majority to approve the Counties and Parishes Amendment Act 2025, which, if passed in the Senate, will not only establish Portmore as a parish, but also end the direct election of its mayor, a move Mark Golding decries as government gerrymandering. PNP MP Fitz Jackson slammed the bill as an attack on democracy, accusing the JLP of manipulating boundaries to solidify political control.
Significant. He said, this is of historical significance. Over 150 years since a parish has been created. For that significance, he said the least ever said in this house in the introduction of a new bill. Mr. Speaker, for the 30 years that I have been in this house, I have never heard that minimal. You keep quiet. Mr. Speaker, this bill entitled An Act to Amend the Counties and Parishes Act to declare City Municipality of Portmore the 15th Parish of Jamaica and 4 connected matters. Mr. Speaker, this bill would have been most appropriately entitled the Gerrymandering of Political Boundaries Bill of 2025. A bill.
He JLP vowed that a future PNP government would repeal the act, arguing that it erases the will of the people. The government, however, insists that granting Portmore Parish status is a historic and developmental milestone, fulfilling a long-standing commitment to the city of Portmore.
Mr. Speaker, I have called Portmore home for the last 14 years. And I have witnessed an incredible transformation in Portmore. I recall when I moved there, where there were trees are now buildings, businesses. I remember, again, as I stated, it was called a dormitory. People were only coming in, leaving to go to work, but now we have persons coming into Portmore from Old Harbour, from Mandeville, from Kingston, to come to work, to do business, to invest, to work. And so, if Portmore is generating this level of economic activity, why should we not have the autonomy and governance benefiting the parish? Mr. Speaker, the time for change is now.
Time come for Portmore.
Again, as I said, I want to take the example of the community where I live in Caribbean Estates, where there are over 1,800 residents living there, possibly more, because there are 930-something homes. And you have at least 2 or 3 persons living in each house who are possibly voters. And so we want to make sure that our tax-paying dollar is used in the right way and have a say. I believe that we deserve the proper representation. We deserve control over our local governance. We deserve the dignity of becoming recognized as Jamaica's 15th parish. And Mr. Speaker, I want to say, that it is time for Portmore to gain its rightful status. And so I ask my colleagues to support this bill for Portmore to become the 15th parish.
Mr. Speaker, I sat here earlier, Mr. Speaker, and listened to my colleague from St. Catherine South.
I also need to hear from you in the comment section whether or not you agree or disagree with Portmore becoming a parish, or should Portmore just remain a city. Now, some people might agree with JLP, some people might disagree with JLP, agree with PNP, disagree with PNP. So you let me know in the comment section about your thoughts on this situation.